What's up, y'all? I'm your host, Chief, and you're now tuned into The Reach.
And I'm your co-host, Nami K.
If you haven't heard about The Reach is here to broadcast talent range from artists, musicians, poets, and designers.
Today, our special guest is a rapper by the name of Jehovah, and also with him is a new designer by the name of G, with his clothing brand, Always Second.
All right, first things first, man. What made you start rapping, bro?
You know, it was this girl that I met, and she was in love with music, and she was always putting me on new artists, sending me links, just putting me on, keeping me hip. And when she came around, I just, my foot was in my mouth. You know, I didn't know how to tell her that I was interested in her. And so I made her a couple songs, and just from there, I just been in love with expressing myself on the beat.
So, like, you started off as a love song, bro?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I mean,
songs
you know,
and
they all slow songs, yeah, all slow songs. Just telling her how I felt about her, like on the beat, man. Just expressing to her, like, you know, when I first saw her, how I was feeling, like, just everything I was feeling about her. I put it on that beat. I put it on that song, in 3 songs, and just dropped it, let it get back to her. And after she heard it, she hit me up.
You still have those songs on SoundCloud?
Oh no, I deleted those, man. It's trash, you know. No, I got one, part 2. It's called part 2. That's still on there. That was the only one that I still like. I was debating deleting it, but you know, that's still on there. Y'all can check that out. It was called part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. I still got them in the vault.
So, like, where did Jehovah come from?
Jehovah. Man, I had that name even before I started rapping. My nickname was Jew. My mom called me Judah when I was young. So it's like, Judah means praise in the Bible. So she called me that. And when I got older, I cut it to Jew. It was Juju, then cut it to Jew. So I was like, Jehovah, Jew. So I was like, man, Juhovah. And changed it J-U instead of J-E. And you know, that's how I got the name. That's how
So
with it.
So basically, y'all plotted, y'all come up, like y'all like
we
gonna
always
be,
gotta make that.
you know,
your
like,
name. Like your
yeah,
name,
like,
what you gonna be for everybody?
yeah, like we
people
sat,
start calling you that.
man, we sat down and it was like, yo, what we got to do to get on? Like, what do we have to do to
At first it was like
get that
taking
money?
pictures.
First, man, let's be for real. At first it was girls, man. It was girls. Like, we was like, man, what we got to do to get the females? Man?
Honestly.
Like, that's all it was. That's all it was. So start dressing different. Start just carrying ourselves different. You know, like, you gotta think highly of yourself before anybody else does. You know what I'm saying? So we just started walking with that character, like, you know, just having that aura about ourselves, like thinking mentally, like thinking different, thinking highly of ourselves, and that's where it all started.
So, like, what do you say, like, inspired you? Like, who inspires you? Like, what inspires your music?
Everything. Like, if you're in my life, you inspire my music. Like, especially females, like people that I come in contact with, encounter. If you're in my life, you probably you inspire the music on a day-to-day. Like, you know, my everyday interactions, because everything I make is real. So my everyday interactions, like the things I do, people I meet, things I see, that's what inspires it. That's what inspires the sound.
So you ever find yourself like a girl texting your phone like, "Was this line about me?" Something like that?
Man, all the time. Like, and it's so crazy. I'm just like, man, y'all really listening? Like, I thought you wasn't gonna catch that. But yeah, all the time they asking, who is this? Who is that? And, you know, like I put voicemails on my songs, you know, and that's got me so much heat, and like they like, why did you do this? You know, it's just crazy. It's so crazy.
So then, speaking of true stories, is it like the song you first blew up with, Soppies? That true story?
Everything I write about is factual. Everything I write about is what I do on a day-to-day. So
Why do you think, like, your mixtape, The Heart, was, like, so, like, high? Like, why you get so many views to be, like, a first real mixtape?
You think it was like because people like, oh, this man Juhovah like actually rapping, like this
Yeah.
dude going serious with this?
I mean, you know, like I said, building that following at first, I already had like the following on social media. You know, you just had that presence. So when I bring music into that, you know, people were just open to see like what was in store. And when they checked it out, I guess since it was actually good, you know, you get one shot to get somebody's ear. Like, if they gonna like it, they gonna like it. So I got that shot from them, and I guess they liked it, and they start spreading the sound, and it was so real. I think it was so different. Like they weren't expecting me to like be so open. So you know, different. Cause in South Carolina, everybody make trap music, man. You know, everybody is a trap star. Everybody is whipping the brick in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So whipping the wrist. And you know, that's not what I was about. Like that's not the way I wanted to approach my music. I just wanted to be real rap, all facts, like I said in the intro. You know.
So like, where do you get your like support from? Like out of
support?
anywhere out of the United States, where do you think you get most of your support from?
I'm gonna say my family, but when I say my family, I'm not necessarily talking about my blood. I'm talking about my man right here. You know, he's always had my back. That's my brother, basically. Not by blood, but it's my brother. Him. You know, my sister Darian. That's like my support system. That's who I go to. That's who hears the music first. And you know, then from there on, you got other people. Shout out to Pert. She hear all my stuff. You know, it's a certain group of people that I trust with my music before it comes out. I value their opinion, so I send it to them early, like get their reaction to it, see how they feeling about it. And you know, unfortunately I can't name all of them.
All right, man. So tell us about your upcoming work you got going on.
Oh man, I got a lot of upcoming projects. Got a new EP coming with my boy Juno. He's in Carolina Sound, Second. Yeah, we got a new EP coming before my next mixtape. The next mixtape is The Heartbreak. You know, kind of trying to do like a trilogy type thing. You got The Heart and then The Heartbreak, and then you'll find out the next name when it's time for that. And after I drop the mixtape, we got another joint EP coming out. We're doing a part 1, part 2. And yeah, we working.
It's a new episode, so that means new things. We got this new segment called Bird Talk.
We took some of our viewers' questions, good and bad, and brought them straight to you. All right, so here it goes.
All right, so one of the questions we got was, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. In that limelight, man, winning awards, just doing it. Like, you know, taking it from local to across the world.
What's your dream collaboration?
Dream collaboration. Ooh, the sound. We're gonna throw J. Cole on there, Wale on there, Drake on there, Party on there, and you know, Sean, Big Sean. Yeah, Tory Lane. That's epic. Yeah, I mean, like everybody on one song or like
Just
Like,
period.
just period.
Man, I want to work with everybody. Everybody who willing to work with me, man. Everybody.
All right, now this one,
Oh, it gets crazy.
the question
It gets
started getting
crazy.
a little real. You know?
Okay.
It's anonymous right now.
Anonymous?
Yeah, these are the anonymous questions
Yeah.
starting now.
All right. I'm gonna say the most crucial one. I was
The most crucial. Much crucial. For
but-
last?
Yeah.
All right,
so
bet, all right,
one
bet.
of them was like, do you think you're a god?
Since
Do
your
I think
name's
I'm a
like
god?
Jehovah.
Not necessarily like a god, like I got powers, but you know, in the Bible it says, every man was created in the image of the Lord. So, I mean, we all got to carry ourselves with that persona, with that aura that we are God-like, we made like Him. So, yeah, I mean, in a way, I do feel like I got their presence, but nah, like powers, like I can bless you, nah, man, ain't like that at all.
You looking like the Yeezus type guy?
See, he out there with it. He out there with it. That man think he can walk on water type. Nah, he's a big inspiration. But nah, man, I ain't taking it that far. I ain't Jesus, just Juhovah. I mean, in a way, I'll say that in a way.
It's good to have confidence like that. Also. Yeah.
And last but not least,
Last
are
but
your
not
eyes
least.
real?
I've been rocking with the waves since 6th grade, so you know it's too late to turn back now. Yeah, they won. You know. We got baby pictures on the gram. we got baby pictures on the gram.
Right.
Okay.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Oh Lord, Jesse made another one. got 2 beats.
I need them.
All right, you got this group that you with. Yeah, I'm guessing you're the head of it. Called Carolina Sound.
Carolina Sound.
Tell us about it.
Carolina Sound is just a collective of artists that embody everything that I do. You know, facts, like factual music, like, you know, no storytelling, no fake props, like none of that, man. It's just real music. In the group, it's myself as the head. Coming next is Juno, Kelsey, and my boy Jordan. We just picked him up like last week. So they all have projects coming out soon. You can find Juno on SoundCloud at Juno the Boy. Kelsey, we actually made our first song together. That was like way back, like my first song that I ever dropped, called Ready. She's on that. She has some music with Big Ant on Spinrilla. Jordan, he's actually gearing up to drop his first single pretty soon. So we all working.
Today with Jehovah, he bought G, who is the designer with the brand Always Second.
All right, G. So tell us what exactly second means, because everybody's wondering what second means.
I mean, second it can mean a lot of things. Like, but second really means like everybody can't be first. Like everybody in the world like can't be Beyonce or can't be Jay-Z. Somebody got to be a doctor. Somebody got to pick up the trash. Somebody got to do all the little things. Like everybody can't be first. Even in a race, somebody got to be second. I mean, but you got to embrace it.
So what made you say you want to do it clothing? What made you want to put it on clothing?
Honestly, like I came up with it, and then it was like about to be springtime, and I was like, dang, like nobody make hard visors. Like I want to rock a visor because I had my hair at the time. And I was like, dang, I want to rock a visor. So I was like, dang, I'm about to shoot. I'm about to make the first hard visor. And then I put it on the hat, and then people was rocking with it, and they was rocking with the movement. So I'm trying to set movement, not set trends.
You got any notable people wearing your stuff?
I got Angel Rice. I got shout out to her. She just won Worlds. Shout out Jew. Shout out Jew. Got Jet. I mean, we all gonna come up together. So hey, Jesse made. Dang.
I see you like all over Twitter, like with these people that always wearing other people's clothes.
Yeah.
Or they're just like fashionistas.
I got Ephesus. Him and Blake working with the Save the Arts. They was working with that, and I was talking to Blake. Then like he threw me Ephesus, then we were just working together. And then I'm just happy like they were supporting what I was trying to do because they feel like the movement.
Like, what type of clothing you got? Like shirts?
I got, right now on the site, I got hats, but I'm coming out with shirts. It's coming out, like they're gonna drop on July 22nd with the, I have the pre-sale of my new hats. And they're gonna drop on July 22nd also. But yeah, I got shirts coming out. And like my winter collection comes out on my birthday, October 31st on Halloween. I'm Halloween baby, so I'm gonna do that.
Got any merchandise with you? You want to show? Flex up?
Oh, I got the denim cap. I just got my haircut. I put it on. The Carter denim cap. The second cap. I mean, so. And then the new hats come out, I promise you. Once I get the sample, everybody's gonna see. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I promise you it's gonna be crazy.
I guess everybody look out for that. I mean, that's gonna be a big thing.
Thank y'all for coming. To find updates and new things from them, follow their Instagram and Twitters at Jehovah SC and G2ndd.
2D. Thank y'all for watching The Reach. With that being said,
Man, shout out to Chidi, man. Shout out to Nami K.
Man, shout out to y'all for having us.
For real, man. The
Y'all-
Reach is something dope.
Y'all having
Everybody.
this platform for new artists is crazy. Like, we need that in the mid. We need everybody coming together for the
And come
cause.
up together. Come
Yeah,
together and come up together.
Put ourselves on the map, man.
So shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all.
thank you, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And with that being said, make sure you guys follow us on Twitter and Instagram at TheReach803. Make sure that you subscribe below. And with that being said, you're not rocking with The Reach.